Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 6. We're still in the caves, of course, and the tunnels, because they're just absolutely massive. There's still a bunch of places that we have to explore. No, these are still the... yeah, okay. Still the holding cells area underneath the tower. This is some area underneath the tower that we don't have access to, at least not from the tower side. We did check out around here, and this place, I think that we took a sneak peek at last time, has what might be the final spiny crawler for our quest. So let's see. I mean, she just recently got a mana refill from leveling up. Let's make use of some of our spells. Actually, let's see how close we can get. Close enough? Let's see. Yes. Close enough for an attack. Alright, and I saw these ghosts. Forgotten Shades. Okay. Not a ton of health. These are just normal giant cave bats. Regular giant bats. Okay. Which poison us. Kind of unfortunate. Not much of a point in curing that poison. Okay, the shades aren't doing anything yet. And let's finish off the crawler at least. So close. Which means, unfortunately, it's gonna get another attack if I don't finish it off now. That feels like a waste. I'm gonna instead try to maybe one-shot this thing. Nope. No such luck. Yeah. And unfortunately, once again, I have to dish out some healing. Okay, Xa's leveled up. Not immediately helpful as far as, well, any refills go, because unfortunately you don't get a full heal or anything. So, he has 6 points. Because I was going to increase pole weapons, right? Right? Maybe? Well, whether I was going to or not, I just did. And I wanted to look at battle disciplines just to see, but nothing new would have become available, so yeah. Never mind. Can you reach? Yes. Yes, you can. Surely now they're going to do something, right? Maybe I should have actually made use of the fact that they weren't doing anything. Yeah, because of course now they absolutely will. But I'm sure that's going to be fine. 35 damage. I mean, they don't have a ton of health. You know what? Why don't you actually just hang back here for now? Maybe not a very lucky bow hit. Well, you did hit. To your credit. She's also still poisoned. Yeah, unfortunately I kind of have to do something about that. Oh no. Well, this might be a problem. Of course, I had all the opportunities to have one of them drink a potion or something. And he died. Yep, that's completely on me. Poorly planned. I should have really just waited and healed up, because the shades just weren't doing anything. That was just completely stupid. Oh well. You know what? We'll just hang back here. Oh, okay. I don't know if I've ever seen one of these things actually attack. But that's what they do. They just shoot some sort of spiky projectile, I guess, presumably. Oh. I mean, I wasn't really done buffing yet. I should have... what am I doing? Just not playing very well, I guess. Not really sure why that is. Maybe now we can one-shot it? No, not even close. Okay, well, in that case... make sure that at least one of them is dead. And we're in a pretty bad situation once again. Maybe we can finish off the bat. Not at that rate. Oh, never mind. We did. Okay. Yep. Well, that's at least slightly better than last time. Okay, I think now... I should have moved them a little bit closer, because now they're probably not going to be able to attack. Right, 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Nope, of course not. Well, let's get into position and see if the shades decide to act. They don't. They decide not to act. Well, okay then. They had their chance. Yeah, let's just finish one off. Oh. How fortunate. How extremely fortunate. Okay, yeah. Bad beginning, but at least it ended up not so bad. Oh, unlocked doors. Interesting. I'm pretty sure these are new, because I certainly don't remember anything like that. They look identical to wisdom crystals, which is... Are they identical? Yeah. Okay. That's kind of unfortunate. You know, he is our tool user, right? So I guess I'll just have him hold onto those, just so I don't... Just to reduce the chance of me confusing them. I'm still probably going to confuse them at some point, right? You're collecting those. I do know that I have them, but still, of course, I'm going to try to not have anyone die whenever possible, and save up all of those resurrection scrolls for when I absolutely do need them. Energy potions, sure, you can have another one. In fact, I might just end up using one. How much experience did we make here? We started at 8,580, so we only made about 80 experience. I think exactly 80 from this fight, yeah. I mean, I didn't expect that these couple of enemies would be enough to give him a level up, but I was hoping for a little bit more than that. Anyway, you find the remains of some ritual or experiment abandoned in the last year or two. The supplies have been ruined by gnawing worms, but miraculously, some sections of this book are still legible. You learn new techniques for summoning spirits to aid you. You think you can guess what sort of rituals were taking place here. Your skill with the spell Summon Shade increases. Oh well, you know, it's free. Can't really complain too much. Maybe I'll give it a try exactly once. Let's see, that actually depends. Summon Shade costs 10 energy. I was gonna say maybe use it against the demon. That's over here? No. No. South? No. Okay, all the way to the south of this section. Right, okay. Of the Portal Fortress Underground. Yeah, I want to take a look at this. I mean, by itself it doesn't seem too bad, but I'm sure it'll have some sort of trick up its sleeve. Or else it wouldn't be particularly demonic, I guess. Alright, you drink a potion. Probably an overkill, I mean, it completely restored you. That's nice. And, well, I suppose since I did just restore him, at the very least I can do that. In the cave ahead, you see a hideous humanoid figure held in place on a stone platform by magical bonds. It is immobile, and lichen and mold have already begun to colonize its skin. Its eyes can still move, though. They track your movement as you enter the chamber, staring at you with loathing. You can sense great power radiating off of it. Patrick's Tower must have decided to warehouse this beast down here, at which point they forgot about it. Though the bonds hold it in place, any attack would probably disrupt them, freeing the creature. Okay. Well then, let's attack it. What could possibly go wrong, right? Okay, I mean... Imprisoned Demon parried the attack immediately. But we also immediately got another attack, so that's nice. And... okay. Could have gotten yet another attack in there. Ah, wait. So we don't know if this demon... Oh, actually... Nope, it's not immune to fire at all. And we almost actually killed it in the first round. Sure enough, your blows have disrupted the delicate and probably fading bonds holding the creature in place. It breaks free and lets out a long, hideous shriek. At first you think that the cry is merely a joyous celebration of its long-awaited freedom, or maybe, you know, a shriek of pain because it's almost dead. But as you hear hissing and gibbering in the shadows, you realize what it actually is, a call for aid. Okay, Cave Widow. No, that's fine. What? That's not fine. Okay. Well, that's really unfortunate because I was looking quite good for a while. But now that I know that we have all the time in the world to prepare and position ourselves exactly as we want, we might as well, I guess, do something like... Can you take one step forward? Okay, I guess I can use the numpad for precise movements like that. There we go. Okay, try this again and maybe just land one extra hit this time. And actually kill the demon before it has a chance to do anything. Of course, now we don't get any extra attacks here for either of our warriors, yeah. Typical. Oh, but you get 2 shots. 2 decent shots. Okay. And a second fireball. Okay. You're out of mana because I forgot to drink a potion. Okay, well, that's extremely silly, but, as it turns out, it's dead now, for one. Draining slime, huh? As it turns out, the creatures summoned are completely random. Do I have a Rank potion? But now she's also almost out of mana, or, you know, getting there. The smart thing would be to actually head out of the caves. You know, get some rest and head back in. Would that be the smart thing? I don't know. I guess I can just do this. That's what I have the potions for. For this exact purpose, to prolong expeditions and not have them be, you know, cut short. Have my breaks dictated by the, you know, ebb and flow of mana. Okay, you can do it well and blow, please. Kill this thing, thank you. So that was pretty nasty, actually. Maybe not quite as deadly as that spider. So we got a bit lucky, perhaps. Okay, scales. Thank you. Helm of Klin. Very valuable. 9 armor, plus 1 parry, plus 1 blade master. I mean, heck yeah. And it's not bulky. So it's an effective buff to her hit chance. Yep, I'm pretty sure that has to go to her. Although, of course, it would be very nice for either of you guys. Well, that being said, you get a minor armor upgrade at least. So there you go. There you go. Yeah, that's 4 armor, 5 armor. Same encumbrance. Oh, that's a knowledge brew. Wow. Wait. I didn't confuse that for a curing potion at some point, right? No. Doesn't seem like it. Knowledge brew. Well, well, well. That goes here with the wisdom crystal then, I suppose. And I'm, yeah, still going to continue holding onto those. So those were some really nice rewards, considering it was a pretty easy fight. I mean, okay, we had all the advantages on our side. We were able to, get into position and get fully buffed and get a full round of attacks against the demon before it had a chance to do anything. But it had very low health, right? All things considered, 230 or so. That is really lower than any significant boss monster that we've encountered otherwise. And yeah, the summoning is nasty. Both the spider and the slime were kind of tough. But, you know, considering that he was so very easily killable, yeah, made this for a not particularly challenging encounter. At least not for a full party. I mean, obviously anything would be challenging for a, you know, a solo playthrough or something like that. Anyway, we got worms, right. The game did suggest that we should take out these worms. The worms patrolling the fields before trying to engage the creature at the center. The former apprentice, I suppose, or assistant. Okay, so these seem to be just very physically resistant. We'll see how they react to... Okay, we have a lot of worms. We have a bit of a worm problem here. Yikes. Okay, that's fine. We'll see how these react to melee attacks. They're all just called infected worms. Apparently, okay. Alright, that seemed to work pretty much as expected. Just like normal. Okay, never mind. That was definitely... Yeah, 34 blocked, holy crap. The other one didn't block anything. So I guess, even though they... Well, they look different, but the names and hit point numbers don't give away any... Don't give anything away, really. But it looks like they still have different kinds of resistances. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so the blue ones are indeed resistant to frost for one. And the green ones, I guess, was this a green one? Are resistant to physical. That one did not block anything. The red one, I'm guessing, since these blue ones are resistant to frost, they're probably not resistant to physical. Okay, so that's how that works. This one's already a bit damaged. Fire should work against you, yeah. Okay. And their attacks aren't really anything to worry about. Okay. Fair enough. So, can't rely on their name to tell you how to fight them, but their colors are meaningful. These are grayish, so I don't really know what to make of that. Okay, so maybe it was not a green one, but a gray one that was, you know, like a stone skin worm. Physical resistant, yeah. Oh, fungal beast, hello. The fungal beast seems to have detected that someone is whittling away at its servants. It is almost mindless, but not completely. It lets out a long, mournful moan. Several of the pools begin to bubble and fresh worms emerge. These are not content to merely slither around the cave, though. They go hunting for fresh meat. Okay. Well, since I suppose the real fight is about to begin here. Okay, and they actually have attacks. Well, well, well. Good for you guys. Not so good for us, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that you don't run forward too much. Let's be a bit protective first and foremost here. Okay, are these new? Cauldron worms, yes, those are definitely new. I guess those are the ones that got newly summoned. You know, while I have all this mana to work with, why don't we spend some of it? Okay, there's just so many of them. Yikes. That worm just got terrified, which is not really super helpful. I mean... Yeah, it's still gonna stop us, so I kind of had to take it out. I'm gonna risk doing a war blessing here and delaying any healing a little bit longer. Okay, so we got both of the the cauldron worms on our way here. I could try a daze and see if I can just, you know, stun some of them for a while. Give us a bit more breathing room. But I just don't know what the radius is, the range of it. If I stand here, is that gonna reach all the way to those? And well, let's try. Wow, okay, that actually reached everything. Well, yeah, all of the worms. So that's way better than I expected. Ooh. Wait, that was a cauldron worm. That wasn't damaged before, right? It was just... yeah, that was 51 damage? Wait. No, it must have been damaged before. It's down to 1 now. And they do poison. You know what? I'm going to not finish off the one that's almost dead. Which is probably a mistake. Oh, and there's yet another one. Okay. Kill this one. Okay. I mean, I guess we can go ahead and start killing that. Which I thought was a blue one, but is actually one of the gray ones, I guess. Whoops. Okay. Cure the poison. That's a red one, so we should be able to kill this one. That's also a red one, right, okay. At least you can see the color, the proper color, when you target them. Well, I guess, you know what? Drink a potion. Now get cured. Nice. Still not seeing the fungal monstrosity. You drink a potion as well. There it is. Okay, so how tough are you? 300, alright. But of course, we have to deal with much more than 300 health. Because of all the summoned worms. Right, these I guess are the cauldrons that more of them are going to spawn from. I mean, I guess I might as well... oh yeah, well that was really good. It seems like it's... uh-oh. I misjudged. I didn't count the tiles. I thought for sure that was less than 8, but I guess it was exactly 8. Because I sure as heck was going to try and heal a bit more. Oh well. Fungal beast. You get close enough to the infected creature to get a good look at it. It is, or recently was, human. Then some sort of fungus took him over. You wonder if somewhere inside traces of human intelligence might remain. Then he says, "Roar!" or something, and lunges at you. Apparently not. I don't know, inconclusive I would say. His skin is shot through with moss and fungus and covered with large pustules. As the beast lurches toward you, they pop, subjecting anyone nearby to hideous odors. You're soon desperate to keep a safe distance from the creature. The beast lets out a long, incoherent cry that echoes through the chamber. Any of his surviving worm servants are sure to have heard it. Did any survive? Probably not, actually. Looks like... yeah, no, we should have pretty much cleared out the entire cave at this point. As you fight the creature, the nearby slime pools begin to bubble and hiss. The wizards of Patrick's Tower infused the goo with magic as part of their campaign to make new blight-resistant forms of the fungus. Unfortunately, the pools have become just as infected as the unfortunate parody of humanity lurching toward you. Okay, so we got another spawned worm, which is yet another type of worm. Okay. Oh, can't reach. Well, in that case, let's burn the thing. No, there was one more... oh, that's also a spawned worm. Wait. No, that's a different type, though. Were they all called spawned worms? But this one is definitely tankier, so... a different kind of some sort. So you, unfortunately, won't be able to reach the master here. Some sort of charge move would be nice, but no such luck. Okay. You switch back to your... Oh, I'm actually out of javelins. You know what? That's totally fine. Do I bother weakening this thing? It's taking insane amounts of damage already, so I think I'm just gonna go with full-on damage here. Yeah, that seems to be working just fine. In fact... Oh, I was gambling there. For sure. Okay, let's see if we can finish off the boss. Oh no, not quite yet. There we go, though. Okay. You deal a final blow to the fungal beast. The mold infecting its body was keeping it alive, but it still relied on its human organs. Once gone, the creature collapses to the ground. Moments later, the beast's flesh begins to liquefy. The less said about this, the better. You keep your distance. Now that the infection is purged, you're close to being able to complete Horin's experiment. Awesome. Close, but not there yet. Oh, okay. It should be fine. 17 damage. It's okay. You take out the worm that's approaching, and it survives with 1 hit point, because of course it would. There we go. Okay. Nice. Recover... Actually, we recover a lot. 49 health and 10 energy. Nice. There was a lot of enemies we killed in basically one continuous fight, so yeah. That makes sense. Alright, save that for sure. Did the monstrosity drop anything? Yes, another one of these. Awesome. And a singing rapier. 10 to 20 damage. Quick action, Blade Master. I mean, heck yeah. That is actually quite amazing. Blade Master does what exactly? Okay, bonuses to hit and damage. Alright, so just basically another melee weapons and pole weapons combined into one. Very nice. And also helps recover from fatigue more quickly. Okay, so it's just really, really good. Yeah, he has no special skills. I feel a bit bad for him. But, you know, eventually he'll get there. She just needs more help to be effective, unfortunately, because of the, you know, hit penalties. But they're both doing pretty well, I would say, damage-wise and, you know, in terms of everything else. 10 beautiful crystals. Wow. Very generous. So, what do we do here? There's a wheel here with 4 thin chains wrapped around it. The chains run into the ground and from there to the 4 steel vats to the south. A small sign says, "Sample release. Do not touch without Horin's permission." At last, there seems to be nothing stopping you from completing the experiment. Leave the wheel alone for now. I mean, didn't the game just tell me that the spawning pools were just as infected as everything else? Wouldn't that kind of make any experiments that were planned here just, you know, obsolete or moot or whatever? Like, it's not going to be the same experiment, right? If we have no idea what we're actually releasing. So, I don't know what these infected worms might have done to the previously unspoiled mushroom samples. But there's nothing else to do, so we'll do just this. Turn the wheel. With great effort and some scraping away of mold in the gears, you manage to give the wheel a half turn. Then there's a grinding sound, and it will turn no more. That seemed to do the trick. The doors on the vats to the south have opened slightly. There's a slight hissing sound. Soon you will see how successful the new strains of mushrooms are. Okay. I guess the idea is that these mushrooms, the mushrooms growing here, are already modified, of course. That's the entire idea. It's not like they're not trying to release new modified versions of the plague or the blight. But these are just samples of the same old blight that's everywhere. You detect a familiar sour smell in the air. Uh-oh. It is the smell of the blight. You had grown completely used to it when out in the Great Cave. You hadn't noticed its absence, but it is down here now. Okay. Are the effects going to be immediate? The hissing noise stops. Soon the results of the experiment will be clear. How soon? There's a motion in one of the nearby mushroom patches. One of the smaller fungi twitches, and then it shrivels. You move closer to take a look. It bears several small spots, the sign of the blight. Oh. All around you, more mushrooms begin to shrivel. Not all of them are infected yet, but some in every patch are infected. Soon they will all show signs of the blight. You hear a deep, clanging sound. Now that the experiment is complete, the locks on the gates are released. They begin to slowly open. You are now free to head back upstairs and deliver the unhappy news. The work will have to start again from the beginning. Alright. So yeah, I mean, not a huge surprise there. Obviously, I didn't expect to cure the blight here now. Basically finishing the game, right? It would not have been that easy, but oh well. Maybe the results are still going to be helpful somehow. Of course, in science, even a failure can be a success, you know, in a way. Or at least helpful. Also, very convenient shortcut, of course. That's and okay, you know what? I'm going to take one last look. Just scrolling over the map here just to see, just to confirm that I did indeed check out all the little side paths that I meant to check out. I mean, this is still closed off. We're going to have to open that from inside the portal fortress once we're stronger. Deal with some more shades. We did take out the two radiant shades. Don't worry about real-life Lulu going crazy, as she does. Right, this is a cave that we've been to earlier. This is where we destroyed the demon with surprising ease. Right. And this is where we first entered the test facility tunnels. Some lava worms here. Somewhere in here we also... Well, we killed all the spiny crawlers. I think on the surface we also took out the final Kytrak Scuttler. Okay, I can't see anything that's left unfinished that we do have access to, so I'm gonna assume for now that we are done with the things that we can do in the underground. Horn is thrilled about the tunnel worms. Okay, you mean I can travel through the tunnels without those worms shooting at me? Marvelous. She gives you her broadsword as she can't use it and hopes to not need it. I mean, if she can't use it in the first place, then you know, it wasn't going to do her much good anyway. Hey, look, another new sword, and it's very powerful. Okay, so this is 10 to 20, obviously different damage rolls, but this is 9 to 27, so definitely more overall damage. So I guess we're going to put this in the main hand and this in the offhand for the bonuses, and yeah, nice. Very good. But about the actual quest. The experiment is complete. Nice, nice. She nods. She's trying to remain impassive, but you can see how disappointed she is. I see. I had truly thought one of those samples would resist the plague, and yet I am back to the beginning. It is a great setback, but at least I have learned more. I thank you for your assistance. If the castle sent you, please report back to them that you have aided me. Oh, yes, and Solberg gave me this to defend myself from any fungal creatures. I see no reason to keep it. Here. She hands you a long silver dagger. Another weapon, huh? Okay. What will you do now? Get back to work. The cave below must be cleared, scrubbed, and burned to rid it of the blight. Then I will breed new varieties of mushrooms and test them. It will take months. An immediate solution to Avernum's problems will not come from here, I'm afraid. Alright. Shielding knife, huh? Okay. Armor plus 6%. Well, I guess I can give this to you. I could give it to you. I mean, eventually, I guess I like something like this for each of you. But, you know, for now I only have one. 5 points. Didn't I increase... I think last level up I increased his hardiness and possibly nature lore? And I said I was going to try and do something like, yeah, save 3 points so I can keep increasing his mage spells. I could give him a level of spellcraft right away, which will not increase the cost quite yet. No, I think I'm going to give him a point of hardiness because I can't afford it. I mean, I could. I could also just not level up anything. And just keep saving up the extra points. So, you know, keep the 5 points. Next level up I would increase mage spells, have 2 points left over. Then the next level up after that I would have 7 points to do something with. The question is, do I want to increase hardiness more than I already have? I guess it doesn't hurt, but there are some things that I would maybe rather have. I don't know if 1 level of luck would really do anything, for example. When your luck is high, everything will go better. I don't know, I just don't see myself investing very heavily in luck to ever get that high on any character. Maybe I should, maybe it's super powerful, but, you know, there are so many other things that are more immediately... that have more immediate benefits, I suppose. Or more obvious ones. So, obviously we want more nature lore. More arcane lore in the long run. But I can't increase any of those. And also still have enough points for mage spells. So I think I'm just gonna save the points for now. Yep. That's fine. Okay. So, we helped with those things. We got some really nice rewards out of her. For you... Oh. Ah, yes. He was the one with the sparkling shades. Okay. Sorengard is happy to hear that the shades have been destroyed. He pays you a ring and a pouch of coins for your troubles. And we get a shield ring and a bunch of coins, as he said. Okay, shield ring. Not the most amazing. But neither of you have any rings yet, so... I guess you can have the shield ring to make up for the dagger that you didn't get. Nice. But yeah, as far as the sentinel test goes, we don't quite have what it takes yet. Even with these last couple of upgrades, I kind of doubt that we stand any more of a chance. I have helped Horin to complete her experiment. I've already heard the result. Another failure, and so little time to spare. His gaze grows distant. Yes, this was not unexpected. It is time. It's time. Time for what? He mutters, time to take action. Solberg is barely paying attention to you now. Okay, so something's definitely gonna happen with him. At some point. Is there something I can do for you? Something else? Solberg looks up at you as if he forgot that you were there. You're still here? You don't have more orders? Well, it doesn't matter. It is time for me to go. Go? Go where? My time dwindles, and I will not spend it here. I am an archmage. I have power, and power demands to be used. If it is restrained for too long... He shakes his head. It is time. Time to act, to fight. You try to ask what he means, but he waves you away. I thank you for your aid. Leave me. Alright, fine. Just trying to be helpful. Where's that librarian? Hello. The lost book. What was that all about? Oh, that's in the holding cell. Right, of course. Yeah, that seemed quite impossible last time I tried. Although, we have gained a few levels since then, and, you know, I've immediately reloaded when we were one shot by the first attack from that thing. So you know that was pretty I don't know, not very encouraging, I suppose. Discouraging, you might say. But maybe I'll give it just one more try, just to see if it's not necessarily guaranteed to kill us, and whether we might have some sort of chance. We also have 2 piercing crystals by now, so we can use one here. Charge! Never mind. Okay. Still, how impossible is this gonna be? Just for the sake of experimentation. What? I can't use these during combat. Wait, has that always been the case? Surely not. Okay. How will I ever be able to deal with this thing? 900 hit points? And it just deals around 150, 160 damage at a range every turn. I mean, we might be able to cut that in half at some point, perhaps, but that's still going to be most of our health in one shot. And I don't know how many levels it'll take and how much protective equipment before we can even reduce it to that amount, to less than our max health, I guess, so we can at least survive a hit, barely. Well, alright. At least now it's confirmed that it is just as hopeless as it first appeared. Okay, no new jobs here. That being said, we have dealt with the salamander, but that one's for Gnas. We have dealt with this guy, also for Gnas. We have most of the limb meat, but not all of it. This one was for Gladwell. Oh, Gladwell, yes, of course. The other guy who's here. There we go. Okay, so we did get all of them, which is good because I wouldn't really know where else to look. Gladwell says, "Good. Your time was wasted. Your time was wasted instead of mine. I did not bring those pests here, no matter what my jealous rivals say." He gives you a large sack of coins as a bounty. Okay, fair enough. 500 coins. And Ayali leveled up. Congrats. 7 points. Which is for melee weapons, right? That's what I'm pretty sure that's what I was saving those up for. She has recently gotten some pretty nice upgrades in that regard, but in terms of her combat capabilities, but still, that's never not going to be useful. I will also absolutely have to invest in more strength on both of my warriors because, yeah, their encumbrance is definitely looming on the horizon. Not a whole lot of room to expand to even more heavier equipment. And I'm sure there is going to be armor that is heavier than this as well. She's not even wearing like plate greaves. Yeah, so those would be 10 pounds, 3 more pounds, which she could just barely use, but then, she doesn't have very heavy boots and so on and so forth. So yeah, we almost certainly want to at least go to 70 pounds. That might be enough. Ooh, gray mold. No, I could probably get away with stealing an item and not making everyone hostile. But yeah, let's not try our luck, I suppose. Was there anyone willing to sell us anything around here? You'll teach us spells, right? We do have, well, actually not quite as much money as I thought we would, but we do have something. Honestly, haste is really useful, and increasing the duration to the maximum, I think, is worth it. Similar with slow, although I find myself using that a lot less, of course. Spray acid, well, sure, comes in handy now and then. Icy rain as well. It is my only area damage spell for now. I'll increase it once. But, you know, I also want to keep a decent amount of money for who knows what. Anything that I might need it for. Okay. Now, what else? Jobs for Mary here, yes. It's time to return and get our next main quest, I suppose, or report success on the most recent one, of course, and see what we get for that. And then get the next one. Because, yeah, this is basically finished. Buried seal, right, for Gladwell. I mean, yeah, this one's a bit fishy, but I'll take a look, at least. Not right now, though, of course. Flawless crystals, right. We could return. We have collected a few of them, but I could also wait until until I feel like we might be considered strong enough to even try dealing with the stronger shade down there. Right, this one, I don't know. I think I'll also wait a little bit more on this one. I don't think the small level and equipment increases since our last attempt are significant enough to, change the outcome there. Ice Wraith, yep, that one, I don't know. That seems like it's going to be an endgame thing. Hunting Hola, very far away. Claim checks. Well, there is the one location that is right there that we could... I'm tempted to check, although of course there's the other one. Is there only the two? I thought there were more. Claim checks. 3 claims in the Great Cave. Northeast of the castle. Ah, right, yes. That's this one up here. Yeah, but I'm not really planning to go all the way to Fort Remote and past it, so I guess I might as well save this one for when I'm planning to go there. I did say at some point that after I was done with Patrick's Tower, next up I would check out the area around Almaria at least, maybe including Almaria itself. See, just to see and confirm basically if we could, in theory, even leave. I doubt we can. I'm pretty sure that we're confined to the Great Cave for the time being. But we might not be. It might just be that enemies past that point are just too strong to, serve as a natural barrier. Anyway, why don't we actually use our fast travel? Right, if we're not planning to do anything, to stop by anywhere on the way back. We might actually be tough enough to deal with the mutant lizard up in this cave here underneath the Tanner's place. So I could head there. Well, not from here, of course. Still makes more sense to head back to the castle first and foremost. I mean, then again, teleporting will always... Hello? Did I click on you? I guess I did. Okay. Teleporting will always bring us back to the Portal Fortress, so I guess there's no reason not to quickly head downstairs and deliver the crystals that we have collected so far, because it's gonna give us some experience immediately, right? And possibly unlock something already. We'll see. I guess it's worth checking for that. Let us sell all of this stuff. All of these crystals. Wow. Okay. Right now we are at 2,200 coins. Now we're at 3,600. Nice. That is definitely satisfying to see. Wait. We would get the quest from you, right? Need any more help? Okay. So either we just... either he's looking for a specific level, character level, or it's actually about our rank or something. I have some flawless crystals. Actually, how many do I have? 5, okay. That might be... 5 might be an amount that unlocks something, but probably not. Sage Angela takes the crystals, crystals, nods approvingly, and counts out a small pile of coins for you. Not as good as you would have gotten from a merchant, of course, but it will keep your portal running. Your portal? Our portal? 30 coins. That's it? 30 coins for 5 of them? No. Oh, she takes them one at a time. Okay. 30 for one, that's not terrible, I guess. Okay. Oh. So we're gonna get something for each one of them. Ah. Right. She also takes another crystal out of her pocket and hands it to you. Someone brought this one to me. Couldn't use it. Too much residual magic. But it might be helpful to you. Piercing crystal, yes indeed. Keep them coming. Okay, and another one, or rather, another stack of coins, and another stack of coins, and another purging crystal, actually. Okay. And one more, right? Yes, and that one's more coins. Okay. And that's it for now. Alright, not terrible. 30 coins per crystal, and, yeah. The occasional useful other crystal, or maybe even better things later on. Didn't you? Oh, you have one. Okay. Yeah. 2 purging crystals. Group strong cure. Right. Need to remember that I have those. You know what? There. Equip your steel javelins. Why not? And if I actually completely run out of ranged attacks, ranged weapons for him, not a huge deal, right? They do come in handy, but they rarely make the difference. Especially because, as I keep saying, the further we get into the game, the more unlikely he is going to be to hit enemies, you know, any strong enemies at least, where it would matter. Because I'm just not going to invest in thrown weapon skill. Anyway, yeah, castle. I guess I could be saving, you know, reporting back and picking the next quest up for next episode. Yeah, why not? We're already at a decent length, and yeah, this is a pretty good stopping point. We've finished up our adventure outside of the castle, and we're ready to start the next major part of it, of our journey, next time. So yeah, next up, we'll see how well we're going to be rewarded, if at all, for what we've already accomplished, such as it is. I mean, we didn't really... Well, I mean, we helped the tower. Not that it was very successful in the end, or, you know. But that's not our fault. Anyway, yeah, we'll see what kind of reward we get for doing our job, and what we're gonna be tasked with next. Yeah, as always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.